Johnson was a small stuffed elephant who lived in Michael's bedroom. Most of the time, he was very, very happy. Sometimes he was sad. The sort of sadness that creeps up on you when you least expect it.
It's no use. I'm still feeling sad,
said Johnson.
I must do something to cheer myself up. I know. I need a friend.
Johnson looked around for a friend.
Ball!
But there wasn't a single one in sight.
Oh, goodness gracious me. How do you find a friend? Trunk, will you be my friend? Oh. Hooray! Now I have a friend. Oh, but I still feel sad and lonely.
Just then, he heard a strange sound coming from the toy box.
Help me! Please! Is anybody there?
Said a wheezy, whiny little voice.
Anybody?
Johnson decided to investigate.
Help me! I'm stuck!
He tried to look as stern and important as he possibly could.
Who's that hiding in Michael's box?
Let me out! Please! Let me out!
I'm going to count to 3, and if you don't come out, I'm going to go in there and pull you out. 1. 1.
Unfortunately, Johnson had never counted to 3 before.
1. Here I come.
Oh, do hurry! Please! Thank you. You saved my life. Without you, I would have been stuck in there forever.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, I hope you're not a burglar, because if you are, I shall call the police and you shall go to jail.
A burglar? Where?
A burglar? Where?
I'm not a burglar. I'm McDuff.
And I'm not a burglar. I'm Johnson.
Oh.
They said shyly, and they both looked at each other, getting to know each other, and quite liking what they saw. But Johnson was a little puzzled.
Hang on a minute. How did you get into Michael's toy box?
I was looking for a friend.
I'm looking for a friend too.
Are you?
I hope you find one.
I hope you find one too.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now, Johnson really didn't want to go because he quite liked McDuff, even though she was the funniest-looking creature he'd ever seen. He'd never met a concertina before. And McDuff didn't want to go either, because although Johnson looked very peculiar with all those funny bits and pieces waving on him, he seemed quite nice.
Excuse me?
Did you say something?
Well, I was just thinking, since we're both looking for a friend and we both need a friend, perhaps we could both look for a friend together.
That's the best idea I've ever heard.
Well, then let's go.
Yay!
Not far away, Diesel, Michael's toy truck, had got himself trapped between the leg of the bed and a building block.
Hello. We're looking for a friend.
No time for friends. I'm too busy. Anyway, a friend would get me unstuck. That's what a friend would do. Don't you think?
Johnson thought so too. He removed the building block.
Whoa!
Johnson, he's wrecking the bedroom.
You got me unstuck. You're my friend.
Did you hear that, McDuff?
Hey?
I've found a friend.
Johnson was very pleased and couldn't believe he'd found a friend so easily. Meanwhile, McDuff had become very sad. She would have to find a friend on her own now. It made her feel lonelier than ever.
Where are you going, McDuff?
I'm glad you found a friend, Johnson, but I must find one too, if there are any left. Goodbye, Johnson. It's been nice meeting you.
Well, we can't all have friends.
Said Diesel with great finality.
Now, what should we do first? Have an adventure or play Crashes? Ha ha!
Crashes? What's that? Oh.
Johnson didn't want to play Crashes just at that moment.
I have a friend. A very noisy friend. But McDuff doesn't have anyone. If I lose McDuff, it will be just like losing a friend. Losing a friend? McDuff! McDuff, wait for me!
Where's he gone?
McDuff!
Johnson found McDuff trying to hide in the toy box.
I've been looking for you.
No, you go off and play. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right, I suppose.
But I am worried about you. You're my friend.
Am I?
Well, we've been friends ever since we met.
Have we?
Yes. After all, we do like one another, don't we?
Do we? We do! I found a friend! I found a friend!
What about me? You're supposed to be my friend. It's not fair.
We can all be friends. After all, there's no law that says you can't have more than one friend.
Ugh, friends with her?
Oh?
Why not?
Oh, I've never thought about it, that's all.
Good then. It's settled. We're all friends together. Yay! Yay!
Just then, they heard Michael's mother walking towards the bedroom door.
Michael's mother's coming. Quick.
After that, Johnson, Diesel and McDuff were the best of friends, except for one very small problem. Diesel and McDuff were always arguing and couldn't agree on anything. It was nearly driving Johnson
I'd
mad.
like to sing a song.
Johnson, I'd like to go for a walk. Huh.
No, I want to sing a song.
I want to go for a walk.
A song!
A walk.
A song!
A walk.
I don't know why you two are always arguing. Why can't you learn to agree for a change?
Hey? What does agree mean?
It means you can do both things. Go for a walk and then sing a song.
Ah.
So, where shall we walk to?
Well, I think I'd like to go for a walk to the window.
Well, I think I'd like to go for a walk to the door.
The window.
The door.
The window.
The door.
The window.
The door, the door, the door.
We'll walk to the door first and then we'll walk to the window. It's really quite simple. I don't know why the two of you can't work that out for yourselves.
Well, what's got into him?
He's really very grumpy.
What a funny elephant.
A strange elephant, more like it.
The door was the entrance to the rest of the world, so it was an exciting place to be, but also a little scary because the toys had never been outside.
Is the rest of the world as big as Michael's bedroom, Johnson?
Bigger, I think.
Then who keeps the rest of the world clean and tidy? Michael's parents?
I think so. But I'm not really sure.
The window was even more interesting than the door. Through it, you could see the sky.
Isn't it beautiful?
But why is the sky blue, Johnson?
It's a special kind of paint, I think. They had more blue paint than red paint, and that's why the sky is blue.
But what is the sky?
A special kind of roof, I think.
Then the blue paint must be roof paint.
Probably.
The blue paint's roof paint? But that sounds silly.
Oh, you'll sound silly too when I've finished running all over you.
Did you hear that, Johnson? Diesel's threatening me now.
McDuff insulted me. She said I was silly.
Oh, you two.
You are the one who's silly.
But no matter
Don't
what they
start
did,
me, but-
sooner or later McDuff and Diesel were arguing again. One day, Johnson decided to build a house. He had never built one before, and it kept on falling down. But Johnson didn't give up. He tried to find some building plans that would work.
There.
Has Johnson's house fallen down again?
I'll have another look. He's going inside. Oh, it should fall down at any moment. Yes! It's fallen down!
Ha ha! That'll teach him to do anything without us. He needs our help.
Well, I'm sure he'll let us help him once we stop arguing.
Hey? Then how about this? One day you can do everything I want to do, and the next day I'll do everything you want to do. And then we'll never argue again. Yay!
McDuff and Diesel did learn to agree, and they did help build Johnson's house. Indeed, they agreed so well, that started to drive Johnson mad.
What a lovely house, Johnson. I wish it were mine.
No problem, McDuff. When we've finished building Johnson's house, I'll build one for you.
Oh, and I'll build one for you too, Diesel.
But I'll build an extra special one for you, McDuff.
Well, I'll build a super duper one for you, Diesel.
See? Agreeing is easy once you get the hang of it. Isn't that right, Johnson?
Johnson?
Just go away. It's worse when you agree than when you argue.
Oh.
Sorry, Johnson. Come on, McDuff.
McDuff went to visit the bedroom door. The door was very large, and the entrance to the rest of the world. McDuff knew that the rest of the world must be a very exciting place, but she'd never dared go outside.
What's that? It's not the vacuum cleaner. I wonder what it is. Oh my goodness. Help!
McDuff decided to seek help right away. Meanwhile, Johnson was still having problems with his house. It was a lovely house now with a door and a window. But the only trouble was, his house was much too small for him, and to fit inside, he had to stick his trunk out through the window.
Well, I'm just too big for it.
I think we should knock your house down and start all over again. I can do it now if you like.
But it's my house.
Nah, no use having a house if it's too small for you.
But I'm still in it.
Some of you still in it, but soon none of you will be in it.
Johnson, there's a thing outside the bedroom door and I think it wants to come inside. It looks dangerous.
No thing could be half as dangerous as Diesel. He wants to knock my house down. Oh, and here he comes.
You don't have to be afraid, McDuff. I'll go out and flatten this thing, that's what I'll do. I'll knock it over and run all over it until it looks like an extra bit of carpet. It'll be good practice for knocking down Johnson's house. Now, what does this thing look like?
It has waving arms and pointy bits and it's huge and it's fierce and that's only its shadow.
I think I'd better get my tyres pumped up before I tackle this thing.
Diesel raced away and hid behind the waste paper basket. He was very much afraid.
There's a thing outside the bedroom door.
I'm glad he's gone. Do you think I fit in my house now?
Oh, Johnson, don't you care about the
A
thing?
bit dusty, though. Oh,
But Johnson was much too busy to help McDuff,
It's all up to me now.
it's filthy.
said McDuff in a tiny, frightened voice.
I'll have to save Michael's bedroom all by myself, even if the worst comes to the worst, whatever that might be. Oh.
Feeling very brave, she crept across the room to the bedroom door. But she didn't have a clue what she'd do once she got there.
Oh, dear. Oh. This could be the end. Goodbye, bedroom. Goodbye, toy box. Here goes nothing. That's the thing. Now look here, thing. I've had enough of this, frightening everybody in Michael's bedroom. Now you go away and stop bothering us.
McDuff got ready for the worst, whatever that might be. But instead of attacking her, the robot tried to hide against the wall.
Why, the poor thing's scared. It's just as scared as I am. Even scareder.
McDuff went outside the bedroom to look after the robot. It was the bravest thing she'd ever done. It was some time before the other toys realized that McDuff was missing.
Johnson! Johnson!
It's all right, Diesel. You don't have to knock my house down anymore. I fit, see?
I can't find McDuff. I think she went outside and got captured by the thing.
The thing?
And it was all my fault. I was just too scared to help her.
And I was too busy worrying about my house to help her. We'll have to rescue her.
A rescue? Well, this time I'll squash the thing as flat as Johnson's house. Hey, wait for me! It's very quiet out there, Johnson. Perhaps the thing has got McDuff.
I guess we'll have to take a look.
Oh, you look first.
We'll both look together.
Oh, if the thing has got McDuff, this bedroom will never be the same again.
They peered round the door, expecting the worst, whatever that was.
She's gone.
The thing's taken her.
Where are you?
McDuff!
Johnson!
McDuff, you're all right.
Of course I'm all right. Have you seen the thing? It was here just a few minutes ago. Something must have scared it. It's the most scaredest thing I've ever met.
Well, it's gone now. Now come inside, McDuff. We're just glad you're safe.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you really?
And proud, too. You were very brave, McDuff. You deserve a medal. In fact, I'm going to find you one.
Did you hear that, McDuff? A medal.
A medal?
Diesel found a medal, a button that had fallen off one of Michael's shirts.
I found one. Here's a medal.
Well done, Diesel.
and Johnson proudly hung the medal on McDuff.
I now award you the Medal of Bravery. Toy Hero First Class. Congratulations.
Beep, beep.
Thank you, one and all. I don't really deserve this medal. I wasn't very brave. The thing was more scared than I was.
But that doesn't matter. You were prepared to be brave. You saved us from that horrible thing.
Well, it wasn't that horrible. I just wish I knew where it went to. It seemed such a sad and lonely thing.
Well, if it ever comes back, I'll squash it. Ah! What's that?
It's the thing! Hello, thing! How are you? I've been so terribly worried about you.
There's a thing inside my house.
At least I won't have to knock your house down now, Johnson. The thing fits.
Diesel was even noisier than usual because he'd invented a brand new game, Bumps and Thumps. In Bumps and Thumps, you closed your eyes and ran straight into anything in your way. It was a very exciting, thrilling, chilling, rocking, shocking, shuddering, thuddering, and highly dangerous game. Suddenly,
Oh no, my wheel's fallen off. Oh, help. Help me, somebody. I've had an accident.
meanwhile, Johnson was having problems of his own.
Oh.
Squeaky, the broken robot, was still living in his house. Squeaky had been there for 4 whole weeks now and had never once come outside.
It's very nice out here. There's a lovely breeze blowing through the window. Oh, do come outside. I want to see what you look like. Oh dear, you're the funniest creature I've ever met. I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
Johnson! Johnson!
Just at that moment, McDuff came up at full speed, very worried and out of breath.
Johnson, come quickly. Diesel's had an accident.
An accident? Is he hurt?
Worse, his wheels come off. He can't move.
That's worse than an accident. That's a catastrophe.
Quickly.
All I was doing was playing Bumps and Thumps.
Perhaps it might grow back again.
Of course it won't grow back again. I'm a truck, not a pot plant. Without a wheel, I can't move. What am I supposed to do? Michael will throw me away.
Michael won't throw you away. You're his favourite toy.
I'll just have to get the wheel myself. I'll try to climb the chest of drawers.
But no one's ever climbed the chest of drawers before.
Then there's always a first time. Now stand back in case I fall.
If you fall, I'll try and catch you.
If he falls, he'll squash us both.
Oh.
Johnson peered up at the chest of drawers, which was as high as a mountain and just as hard to climb. As Johnson climbed higher, McDuff and Diesel became more and more afraid for him.
Oh, it's a long way to the bottom now. And if I fall, I'll squash McDuff and Diesel. But I can't give up. I'm nearly at the top.
He was almost at the top when...
So am I.
Johnson, however, was so busy he forgot about being scared. Sometimes, when you're involved in something important, danger seems very far away.
I made it!
Well done.
Hello, can you see me? I'm right on the top of Michael's chest of drawers.
I can see you, Johnson. You're very, very high.
I'm so high, I can see everything. I've never been this high before. Oh, it's so beautiful. Now to get Diesel's wheel.
Look, he's got it.
At last.
Look out, here it comes.
Ow! I want the wheel on my axle, not on my head. What are you laughing at? It's a good thing I can't get up. Otherwise, I'd squash you flat. Can't you hurry? My axle's just about rusted up.
And heave, McDuff. Heave and yes. And,
Getting the wheel back on was a different matter. Diesel was just too heavy for Johnson and McDuff to lift.
I think your muffler's got a hole in it.
Forget my muffler, just fix my wheel.
Well, I can't do it. You'll just have to wait till Michael gets home. He'll fix it in a jiffy.
But he won't find me here. You know what he's like. He never looks in the corners.
Diesel's right, Johnson. Michael never looks in corners. He'll be here forever.
Oh, no.
We need some help. That's what we need. And I think I know just who. Come on, McDuff. So you see, Squeaky, our friend needs your help. Now, I know you don't like coming outside, but, well, this is rather special.
And Michael will be home soon. He might throw Diesel away.
Please? Oh.
Well, we tried, Johnson.
I don't know what we'll do now.
Look! She's coming to help.
That's it.
Oh, don't drop me.
Oh, okay, steady.
Squeaky was still a very strong robot, even though she was broken.
Keep it steady.
And with her powerful arms, she had no trouble lifting Diesel while Johnson slipped the wheel back on.
How's that, Diesel?
Feels good. I'm fixed.
Yay!
Yay!
Hey,
Oh,
Just then, they heard Michael heading in from the garden. And it was very quiet for the rest of the day. That evening, Diesel was his old self again.
how does your wheel feel, Diesel?
Can't stop to talk now. Too busy. I've got a brand new game to play. Collisions.
oh,
By your day.
thanks for helping our friend. He's back to his old self again.
That's all right. What? Johnson, Squeaky just spoke.
Yes, of course she did. I'm sure she can do lots of things except one.
What's that?
Leave my house.
Johnson decided to build a swimming pool next to his house.
Another step. Diesel, do you think this is big enough for my swimming pool?
A garage would be better.
You can't cool off in a garage.
I can.
Johnson's house was quite splendid now, But there was still one problem. Someone else was living in it. Squeaky, the broken robot. This made Johnson very sad because while he wanted his house back, he didn't want to hurt Squeaky's feelings.
I wish she would find somewhere else to live.
I could squash your house flat. That would make a move.
No, not my house. There must be a better way. Squeaky needs a house of her own.
Why? Your house is the best place in the whole bedroom. I'd even live there. If it looked more like a garage.
That's it, Diesel.
Huh? What's it?
Squeaky, if I found a place for you to live, a place of your own, would you move out of my house? Oh.
Squeaky seems happy where she is.
But it's not fair. It's my house. We're just going to have to find a place for Squeaky.
Recently, McDuff had built a place of her own too. She was very proud of it.
Don't you ever knock when you come into someone's house?
What house?
My house.
Where?
You're standing in it.
That? That's just a couple of Michael's building blocks.
It might look like a couple of building blocks to you, Diesel, but to me, it's my house. Isn't that right, Johnson?
If McDuff says it's her house, then it's her house, Diesel.
Oh, but John...
And don't roll over there. You're squashing my garden.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, McDuff. If I move over here, will that be all right? Or will I be in your bedroom?
No, that's the kitchen, actually.
Oh, I give up.
We're trying to find somewhere for Squeaky to live, McDuff. I don't suppose you can help.
Squeaky can't live here. This is my house.
I thought you might know of somewhere.
You could try the toy box.
Oh, Squeaky wouldn't fit in there.
There's the wardrobe.
The wardrobe.
Michael's bedroom was messy, but Michael's wardrobe was worse. Even Michael's parents stayed away from there.
It's very gloomy inside there.
I think Squeaky likes gloomy places.
Oh, pooh! It smells. Michael is certainly a very messy child.
I don't think that would worry Squeaky. The problem is to get her to leave my house and move in here.
How are you going to do that?
We're going to pretend that I'm moving into the wardrobe.
A trick? Oh, I love tricks.
Johnson and Diesel worked on the trick for the rest of the day. Tricks are always hard to plan. You have to be extra specially smart, extra specially patient, and very, very tricky.
Whew, that's all of it, Diesel.
I don't see why you'd want to leave your nice, cosy, lovely house, Johnson. Psst, Johnson. How am I doing? Is the trick working?
Don't let Squeaky hear you. You'll spoil the trick. No, the wardrobe's a much nicer place than my old house. It's nicer, cosier, and safer. Are we ready?
What are you doing, Johnson?
He's moving.
Moving? But what about your house?
He's found a better one. Michael's wardrobe.
Michael's wardrobe? But that's gloomy and smelly and horrible.
Johnson doesn't think so. Do you, Johnson?
No, the wardrobe's the best place in the whole bedroom. It's cosy and peaceful and it's safe.
Michael's wardrobe? And I thought my house was ordinary.
Well, come on, Johnson. We'd better get to the wardrobe before somebody else moves in.
Bye-bye, McDuff.
Bye, Johnson.
Bye-bye, McDuff.
Bye, Diesel. Bye-bye, McDuff. Bye, Squeaky.
The trick's working, Johnson. Squeaky's fallen for it. She's left your house.
But will she move into the wardrobe?
Come on, Johnson. Shh. Over to the bed. Look.
Johnson and Diesel waited anxiously for Squeaky to make up her mind.
Oh, she's not going to fall for the trick at all. Nobody, not even Squeaky, would want to live in Michael's wardrobe.
Well, you tried.
Hello, house.
She's moving in. We've done it! We've done it!
Yes, your trick worked. Squeaky's taken over the wardrobe.
And I've got my own house back. Now I'll be able to put in a swimming pool, a sauna, and a sun deck.
Yay!
Yay! I've got
Beauty!
my house back. Yay!
But what made you think of the trick, Johnson? It was the cleverest thing I've ever seen.
Well, I just realised that Squeaky lived in my house because she thought it was the safest house. And if she thought there was a safer house, she'd want to live there instead.
Ah.
But the trick wouldn't have worked without you, Diesel.
Oh, do you think so?
In fact, I'm going to let you visit me in my house starting right now.
Don't you ever knock, Johnson?
McDuff, what are you doing in my house?
You said you were moving into Michael's wardrobe.
But that was a trick to get rid of Squeaky.
Well, I didn't know that, did I? Now you'll have to move. I've got to do some sweeping.
Hey?
And don't stay there, Diesel. You're squashing my garden.
Oh, no. It's happened again.
It looks like you've been tricked by your own trick, Johnson.
Johnson, Diesel, and McDuff loved exploring. And there were a lot of places to explore in Michael's bedroom. But when Diesel told Johnson he wanted to explore under the bed, well, that was a different matter.
Oh, I don't think you want to do that.
Why not? We've never been under the bed before.
Yeah, why not, Johnson?
Because there are lots of stories about under the bed, and none of them are pleasant.
Like what? Tell us.
Well, I've heard there are monster toys under the bed.
Monster toys?
And a hole that goes down to the centre of the earth.
A hole that goes to the centre of the earth?
And worse.
What could be worse than monster toys?
Or a hole that goes to the centre of the earth?
Michael keeps his dirty socks under the bed.
Dirty socks! Oh, yuck!
Well, dirty socks or not, I'm going under the bed to see for myself.
And so am I.
It would be nicer if you came too.
Oh, I don't suppose I can let you both go by yourselves, can I? You never know what trouble you might get into. But this will be the most exciting adventure we've ever had, so we'll have to think ahead. Now, come here, you two.
It took the toys ages to get ready for the big adventure.
Quite dark.
The long day faded. Sunset turned the sky red. It wasn't until night time, with Michael safely asleep and tucked up in bed, that the toys were ready to begin. Johnson carried Michael's torch and wore an explorer's hat, which made him look very adventurous and very, very brave. McDuff wore a hanky to ward off the nasty smells from Michael's dirty socks.
Smelly socks.
And Diesel had brought along a rope to pull out anyone who fell into the hole that went right down to the center of the earth and which might or might not be under the bed.
Right, let's move out.
Their first task was to actually find the bed, which, because of Michael's mess, was very hard to see.
Oh, let's stop. It must be time for a rest. We've been travelling for hours.
Look, Johnson, if you face this way, you can see the stars. What are stars?
Probably lots of other bedrooms just like ours.
And maybe those stars have toys in them, just like us. And they're having adventures just like ours. Is that right, Johnson?
Ooh. We better keep moving, otherwise we'll never reach the bed at all.
Never had the toys felt closer together, which is just what it's like when you embark on a big adventure and stray into new and unfamiliar territory.
Careful. It's tricky through here.
When they got entangled in the mess by Michael's door, they became hopelessly lost.
I think we're walking around in circles. I'm sure we've been past this spot 3 times already.
I didn't know Michael was so messy. If we don't find our way out soon, we'll be stuck here forever.
Where's McDuff? I thought she was with you.
I thought she was with you.
Now we've lost McDuff. I thought I warned both of you we had to stick together.
Hey, Johnson, Diesel, come and see what I found. Look, it's the bed.
We've found it.
Oh, wow.
Hooray! We found it! Hooray!
Make so much noise, McDuff. You'll wake Michael. And besides, we don't know what might be under there.
Oh, it looks awfully scary in there. Who's going first? You or McDuff?
But this whole expedition was your idea, Diesel. We'll all go together. Ready?
Coming, Diesel?
Hey?
Me and my stupid ideas.
Careful. This could be dangerous.
It was so dark under the bed, Johnson couldn't even see his trunk in front of his face. And all 3 of them huddled closely together.
Ow, who's that?
Me, Johnson.
Thanks, Johnson. You just stepped on my wheel.
Ow, Diesel! You just ran over me.
Ow, McDuff! You just stood on my trunk.
Oh!
Was that you, McDuff?
No. Was that you, Johnson?
No.
Then who was it?
It was me! What the blithering blazes!
What was that? A monster toy?
I might have known it. A chap can't get a bit of peace anywhere these days. I've a good mind to report you all to somebody.
Are you a monster toy?
Me? A monster toy? I don't think so. I'm Alfred. I thought I was a hot water bottle, but with all this fuss and bother going on, I don't know who I am anymore.
Michael's hot water bottle?
That's right. till I got a leak. Michael's mother was going to throw me away, so I hid under the bed for a bit of peace. Peace? Ha! Blithering blazes.
Despite his gruff manner, the toys were quite interested in a leaky hot water bottle. They forgot their fear and followed him back under the bed.
We're sorry, but we've been exploring.
Why?
To see what's there.
Where?
Everywhere.
Sounds like a perfectly silly idea to me.
We've been to the door and to the window, and now we've been under the bed.
Yes, I already know that.
Well, you could come exploring with us if you like, Alfred.
What? Me? I must admit nobody's ever asked me to go exploring before. What's it like? Is it dangerous?
Very dangerous.
Oh, and scary?
Really scary.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go exploring!
Yay!
Yay! Yippee!
Follow me.
So that was the end of the big adventure under the bed. Fortunately, there weren't any dirty socks. Michael's father had washed them the day before. And there wasn't a hole to the center of the earth either. There are no holes to the center of the earth.
Look in there.
Oh,
But there was a new friend, and friends are always worth finding, even if they live under beds.
Oh, watch out. Watch what you're doing, you silly toys.
it wasn't me.
Come on, this way. Shh.
Johnson liked things to be neat when he was thinking, and he liked thinking. So he spent a lot of time cleaning up Michael's room.
What shall I think about today? There are so many things to think about, I don't know where to start.
Johnson! Johnson! Johnson!
Unfortunately, most of the time he never got to think at all. There were always interruptions.
What are you doing, Johnson?
Thinking.
Well, can't we do something? I'm bored.
Try thinking.
We tried that. It's boring. We want to do something exciting.
Yeah, what can we do that's exciting, Johnson?
You'll have to think of something.
There he goes again. Thinking.
I know. You can go on a picnic.
A
Picnic?
Yay! But it'd be nice if you came too.
In that case, we'll invite Alfred and Squeaky as well. We'll have it by the window and make a proper day of it.
Right. I'll ask Squeaky.
And I'll ask Alfred.
But remember to ask politely. You know how sensitive they are. I'll see you by the window.
But what will you be doing?
Thinking. What else?
Blithering blazes, what a mess!
Alfred was cleaning up Michael's room too. McDuff was very polite. More polite than she'd ever been in her life.
Please, Alfred. It won't be a proper picnic without you there.
No, I think a picnic's a silly idea and I'm not going.
But why not? It'll be lots of fun.
Oh, because of the ants.
Ants?
And flies.
Flies?
Yes, horrid things, ants and flies. I don't want to go and get eaten alive by ants and flies.
Eaten alive by ants and flies? They must be very big.
No, they're quite small, really. Besides, it always rains at picnics.
Rains? But it never rains in Michael's bedroom.
Oh,
You're talking about an outside picnic. This is an inside picnic. There are no ants and flies.
oh.
Come on, you'll enjoy yourself.
No, 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 I'm perfectly happy where I am.
Come on, you'll be far happier at the picnic.
No, I won't. Help!
Come on.
I'm being kidnapped.
Come on, Alfred.
No!
Come on, it'll be great fun.
No, it won't. Help!
Squeaky was cleaning Michael's wardrobe. Diesel was not polite. He couldn't have been polite if he tried.
Johnson said you have to come on a picnic.
I don't want to, thank you.
Johnson said... If you don't come, I'll run all over you and squash you flat. Right? All right. You're coming on this picnic whether you like it or not. Come on. Come on.
Help me, help me! Where are you taking me?
Johnson was already at the picnic ground, getting ready for his friends and thinking about all the fun they were about to have.
It was a wonderful idea to organise this picnic. It's peaceful by the window thinking. Very restful indeed.
Johnson!
Johnson! Johnson! Johnson!
I told you I hate picnics.
We're here.
I want to go back to the wardrobe.
I have never been so insulted in all my life. I've a good mind to report you to the person in charge.
Did you ask politely?
If we'd done that, they wouldn't have come.
Well, of course not. Everybody knows I hate travelling, and Squeaky here prefers her own company. Can we go now? Well, come along, Squeaky. It's a long way back. Pity there isn't a bus.
Squeaky felt very sad. Now she was at the picnic, she wanted to stay. McDuff felt very sad too because she wanted to play with Squeaky.
Squeaky? Please, Squeaky, can't you stay? I'm being as polite as I possibly can.
Now, come on. We haven't got all day.
I want to go to the picnic.
Oh, but what about me? You don't expect me to go home all by myself, do you?
The picnic's ruined, Johnson.
I wouldn't say that. Look.
Hey?
Johnson! Johnson, we're back!
Oh,
Yay!
and on top of everything, no one can make up their minds. What sort of a bedroom is this? Slithering blazers.
Ready, set, go!
After that, the picnic went along better than expected. They were running races.
What do you think about that?
Johnson could throw the ball.
Here it comes, Diesel.
Diesel could stop it.
OK, Squeaky, you're next.
Squeaky could catch it.
Give it to me! Give it to me!
Okay!
And Alfred could kick it.
Here it comes, McDuff!
Run, McDuff! Run!
I'm running as fast as I can.
But McDuff was just no good at all.
You're out.
McDuff's out! McDuff's out! You're no good, McDuff!
McDuff's out, isn't she, Johnson? She couldn't stop the ball.
Well, she's sort of out.
Eh? She's either out or she isn't.
I'm sorry, McDuff, but you're out.
Yay! That's the 4th time she's been out today.
Where are you going to, McDuff?
I don't want to play anymore, Johnson. I'm no good at this game.
Then we'll play a game that you are good at.
She's no good at any games.
Diesel's right, Johnson. I just can't play games.
Chasey. You must be good at Chasey. Everybody's good at Chasey.
Chasing? All right.
And 2. And 2.
So they played chasings.
Ready, set, go!
Diesel was good at chasing. Squeaky was good at darting.
You won't catch me, Diesel.
Johnson was good at running. And Alfred was good at sneaking.
Oh, yes, here I go! I made it!
It was the best game the toys had ever played. But McDuff
Come
was
on,
just
McDuff.
too slow.
Good luck. Oh,
Come on.
Come on!
That's it.
I don't think I can.
Come on, McDuff.
Come on, McDuff, there's a gap.
Come on! Go! Go, McDuff!
All right, here I come.
Tag! McDuff's out.
I knew she wouldn't make it.
Where are you going now, McDuff?
I'm no good at this game either.
But McDuff...
You go on with your games. I'll find something else to do. I suppose.
Don't worry about her, Johnson. Not everybody can be good at everything like me. Now, who's in next?
I'll be in. I'll be in.
Okay, you can be in.
But Johnson did worry about
Okay,
her
here I come.
all the rest of that afternoon.
Around the corner. Look, Squeaky, look.
Where's Squeaky? Come on.
Come on now. You
See if you can catch me, Squeaky. You can't catch me.
That evening, when Michael was asleep, the toys shared Alfred's campfire and told stories about all the exciting games they'd played.
And achieve something that you wouldn't ordinarily think.
But McDuff preferred to stay on her own. She felt left out.
Don't you reckon?
Oh, really?
McDuff, aren't you coming to Alfred's campfire?
No.
Yes.
But
Yes, yes.
it's not the
Now,
same without you.
Funny you should say that.
Nobody wants me, Johnson.
Reminds me-
I can't do anything.
You must be good at something. Everybody is.
Like what? What am I good at?
Well, you're a good friend.
Thanks, Johnson, but that's not the same as being good at something, is it?
Johnson dearly wanted to stop her leaving, but he didn't know what to say. McDuff was right. She wasn't good at anything, and everybody knew it.
Goodbye, McDuff. I'm sorry.
Over here! Over here! Quick, Squeaky!
For the next few days, the rest of the toys played ball games, but somehow they always ended in arguments.
Squeaky, get the ball!
It's a goal! Yay!
No, it's not.
It's a goal!
It's not!
Yes, it is.
It is not a goal!
Tis.
It didn't go in!
It did. It did.
It didn't! It didn't! Did it, Squeaky?
No, it's not a goal.
But you're on Alfred's side. That's not fair.
Well, I thought it was a goal.
Yeah.
Now, hang on a minute! You're on Diesel's side! Never in all my born days!
Oh,
you
squash,
elephant!
you flap.
Get out of it! I'll
Ow.
teach you a lesson!
Oh, stop it, the both of you. Stop it. What we need is someone to see that we keep to the rules.
Aye.
We need a referee. That's what we need.
I'll be the referee, and I say it's a goal.
It was not a goal!
Stop
I've had
it.
enough of you!
No, not you, Diesel. Somebody that isn't on anybody's side.
Eh? You mean McDuff?
Oh! Now, I say McDuff is an excellent choice for referee!
Yeah, McDuff correct.
Yes!
Now, where could she have got to?
Oh!
Because nobody wanted to play with her, McDuff had gone off exploring on her own, trying to find something to do.
It's hard finding something to do when you can't do anything.
She said sorrowfully. In fact, she was so sorry for herself, she didn't look where she was going, and before she knew it, she was on top of Michael's skateboard.
Oh? Oh! Help! I'm being stolen by a skateboard! Ah!
McDuff.
McDuff!
McDuff!
McDuff.
McDuff!
It's just like McDuff, isn't it? We finally find her something to do, and now she's gone off somewhere. She's the most useless toy I...
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Look out! She's going to
Look, everyone, I can finally do something!
Well, in future, I'm staying under the bed. It's much safer there. Blithering blazes!
Here she comes again.
Oh, no! Come back here, McDuff!
It took the toys some time to catch McDuff. It was true she could ride the skateboard, but she couldn't stop it.
Oh, dear.
Now get off!
But I want to stay up here. Why do I have to get off?
Because you're too dangerous, that's why!
But it's the only thing I can do.
We want you to referee our soccer match.
Yes, McDuff, we need you.
Need me?
See, McDuff? That's two things you can do.
2 things? things? I can do 2 things! Yay!
I've got it! I've got it! OK, Squeaky, I'll pass it to you.
So the toys played games for the entire summer. The noisiest time Michael's bedroom had ever known. Oh, there was yelling and cheering and squealing and screaming. But McDuff kept everything and everybody under control because she could do 2 things, referee and ride a skateboard. It was just a pity she did them both together.
Can't be a goal! I want it on the field!
She'd become the terror of the bedroom. She was even worse than Diesel.
Sorry!
Hey, watch out.
Yippee! Woo!
Johnson was most afraid because his house was right next to McDuff's skateboard track.
Mind my house! Well, I'm all right. And so's my house.
McDuff's a real menace on that thing, Johnson.
You're usually a menace all by yourself, Diesel.
But it's not fair. She hogs that skateboard all to herself. She never gives anyone else a go.
Well, you're just jealous because you can't ride it.
What? I could learn, couldn't I? McDuff is the most selfish toy I've ever met.
But it's the only thing she can do well. You can do everything well. Remember what McDuff was like when she couldn't do anything?
It's still not fair, though. I hope she learns a lesson soon. I hope she learns a lesson she'll never forget.
Although Diesel didn't know it, McDuff was just about to learn that lesson.
Look at me!
And it happened like this.
What in the blithering blazes was that? An earthquake?
Look at me, Alfred!
Worse. McDuff. Now look here. I've had just about enough of...
Yo!
Oh,
Yay!
now she's trying to squash me.
Sorry, Alfred, but
What?
you were standing in my way.
I was not. I was simply standing. The only place safe from you and that thing is to stand on the ceiling.
Well, I'll try to be a little more careful in the future.
Oh, no, you won't. Because I'm keeping the skateboard until you learn some more manners.
But it's my board!
Oh, no, it's not. It's Michael's board. And if he knew what you were doing with it, he would not be very happy. It's a different story when the shoe's on the other foot, isn't it?
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, you might be the boss when you're on the skateboard, but when you're not, it's a different kettle of fish.
I'll teach you to ride it if you like.
What? Me? Ride that? I might fall off.
By the look of you, you'd probably just bounce back on again.
Oh, bounce back on. Oh, that's a rich one, that is. Oh, that's very good. I like that. Do you really think I could ride that thing?
But only one ride. I don't want you hogging it all to yourself.
Oh, what's the deal?
So McDuff lent her skateboard to Alfred and was quite put out when he refused to give it back.
Hooray!
Hey, McDuff. Lost your skateboard, McDuff. Not much fun being slow, is it?
Do you mind? I'm trying to build my sun deck here.
It's not fair, Johnson. I gave Alfred one little go on my skateboard and now he won't give it back.
Alfred?
Well, I had to. I bumped into him and He took my skateboard off me.
You wouldn't give anyone else a go. Now you know how it feels.
But I feel so lost without it. Why won't he give it back?
Well, that's taught her a lesson, eh, Johnson?
You're a fine one to talk. Now, do you want to help me build my sun deck or not?
No, I don't think so. I think I'll go and bother McDuff some more. McDuff, where are you? I'm coming to bother you.
Now, if the sun comes through the window this way, and I put my sun deck this way...
Again! Hooray!
Be careful, Alfred. I'm trying to build my sun deck here.
Hooray! Oh, what a stupid place to put a building block! Right in the middle of the skateboard track!
Skateboard track? This is where I'm building my sun deck. I'm going to put this skateboard somewhere where no one can get their feet on it again.
Oh, no, that'd be such a shame. Look, I'll teach you to ride it if you like.
Me?
Yes.
Ride that thing?
Oh, yes. It's quite easy once you get the hang of it. Watch me. Yes, that's it. Side to side. Yes, but you have to promise that you won't hide it and that you'll only have one go. Is it a deal?
Well...
A few hours later, a new sound was heard in Michael's bedroom.
Now everybody's had a go but me.
It was my turn ages ago.
And my turn before that. Oh, it seems to me that the only way to get a go on the skateboard around here is to get run over.
And talking about getting run over, look out!
Oh! It's bad enough to run into one toy, but to run into all of us, withering blazes.
You were all together in such a big group. How could I miss you?
That was the worst skateboard riding I have ever seen, Johnson. You're not getting another go, not ever.
But I haven't finished my turn. That's not fair.
But it must be my turn. I haven't had a go.
No, hang on a minute. I'm before you.
But it's my skateboard.
I've got a better idea. Perhaps it's time to share the skateboard. At least that would stop all the fighting.
Share? What's that?
Sharing?
Yes, what is that, Johnson?
Well, we all take it in turns.
Ah, that sounds all right to me. As long as I go first.
No, but I want to go first.
No. I'm first. I'm the eldest.
Oh,
You know, I know a way where we could all be first.
I'll be first, but how could we do that?
Sometimes, when there was nothing else to do,
2,
Johnson, Diesel and McDuff played hide and seek.
2, and 1.
Michael's bedroom was an excellent place for hide and seek because it was so messy.
Diesel will never find me here.
2, and
This is the best hiding place in the whole room. Diesel will never find me this time.
2, and... Coming ready or not? Now, I wonder where they could be. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! I know you're both somewhere. Are you behind here? Ha-ha! Don't worry. I'll find you. You must be here.
No, here.
I knew that. At least I thought I did.
Quickly, Johnson. Hide.
Oh!
Diesel was starting to get angry. Suddenly,
Hey? What's that? I've never seen anything like that before.
there, in the middle of Michael's bedroom, was something new.
I think I'd better tell Johnson. Johnson! Johnson! I've got something to show you.
You're just trying to trick us because you can't find us.
Ha-ha! No, I'm not. McDuff.
I'm not coming out.
Ah. Oh, but it's important.
Not unless you give up first.
Oh, that's not fair. I've got something to show you. Aha! Now I've got you. You must be behind. Oh, whoa, whoa! All right, I give up.
Promise?
I promise.
We won!
Yay! We won!
Yay!
That's not important, McDuff. I've got something more important to show you.
It is important. You lost.
All right, McDuff, you asked for it. I'm gonna squash you flat.
Johnson, help! Diesel's gonna run right over me.
No one's going to run over anybody. What do you want to show us, Diesel? We haven't had anything new in the bedroom for ages.
It's the funniest thing. I've never seen anything like it. Oh. Come on.
Come on, McDuff.
Look.
Wow. What is it?
I think it's a present.
What's a present?
Well, if you like somebody a lot, sometimes you give them a present.
Like what?
You were a present once. You were a present to Michael.
What about me? Was I a present too?
We were all presents.
But I don't look like that.
Oh, that's just the wrapping paper. The present's inside it.
Hey, maybe this present's for me.
It could be for me.
Or me.
Hey?
The present was addressed to Michael. But since the toys couldn't read, that was no help to them.
D-E-Z-E-O. Diesel. Diesel? See? It is for me.
But you can't read.
Neither can you. It could be for me. I want to know what's inside.
I suppose we'll have to wait until Michael opens it. Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay.
Okay.
The toys agreed, but they didn't quite trust each other. They snuck off in various directions. All afternoon, Johnson continued to think about the present.
Perhaps it is for me. No. I'll just have a little peek. Yes, a little peek can't hurt.
Unfortunately for Johnson, McDuff had exactly the same idea.
Aha, there it is. Ah! McDuff!
Johnson! What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
You were going to have a peek at the present, weren't you?
So were you.
Well, just a little peek.
Then we'll have a little peek together. But we'll keep it a secret from Diesel. Otherwise, he'll want it all for himself.
Okay.
Come on. Quiet now.
It's big, isn't it?
So, you were going to keep the present all for yourselves.
Well, so were you.
Ha!
Anyway, we were only going to have a little peek.
I'm going to have a big peek.
Quick, after him, McDuff. Don't let him get away with the present.
It might be a garage. I'd like a really good garage.
It might be a drum. I'd like a really good drum.
Or it might be a book. I'd like a really good book.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
Come back.
No! Wow.
Uh-oh.
We've broken Michael's present.
What will Michael do?
We'll have to wrap it again so Michael doesn't find out. Oh, dear. Pull it tight, Diesel.
I am pulling it tight.
And hold it down, McDuff.
I'm holding it down.
OK, I've got it.
The toys wrapped the present as well as they could. It took them a long time because they'd never wrapped a present before.
There. Looks all right.
But it's still broken. Now Michael will have to throw it away.
They crept away despondently because they knew they'd been naughty. The next morning, there was a new sound in the bedroom.
I can't find Michael's present anywhere. It was broken. Michael did throw it away. What's that racket? I can't hear myself think.
Michael's present. We didn't break it after all.
Oh, I wish I could make music like that.
That's a present? Just my luck. Why doesn't Michael get a good present? One that I like a garage. What a racket!
Is it a kind of record, Johnson?
No, McDuff. It's just the breeze rattling the chimes together.
Oh. Well, it must have a little motor.
No, it's the breeze. When the breeze blows, the chimes make sounds.
I just don't understand. They're beautiful sounds, though. Just like music. It's quite the nicest thing we've ever had in this bedroom.
Doesn't that racket ever stop?
It's not racket. It's music.
Music? Oh, you call that music? You get better music from Squeaky's wheel. Hey, Johnson, let's find the switch and turn it off.
You can't switch it off. It's the breeze.
The breeze, eh? But you can hear it all over the bedroom. It's starting to drive me crazy. And you know what happens when I feel crazy?
Oh, no! Not collisions!
I want you to stop right now, otherwise I'm going to bother McDuff for the rest of the day.
It stopped. You made them stop, Diesel.
Or maybe the batteries are flat. At least now we'll have some peace and quiet.
Are the batteries flat, Johnson?
No, the breeze has died, McDuff.
Oh, the poor thing.
Oh, not that sort of dying. The breeze has just gone away. That's all.
Well, I hope it comes back again soon. Diesel's always spoiling things.
But the breeze didn't come back for the rest of the day. And because it was the middle of summer, it got hotter and hotter and hotter. It was the hottest day in Michael's bedroom any of the toys could remember.
Why did that flower do that, Johnson? Is it tired?
It needs water. This heat is drying everything out.
Then we've got to find some.
You won't find any in this bedroom, except for the water in Diesel's radiator.
Ow! Ouch! Ow! Oh, this floor's so hot I can hardly roll over it. Johnson, I don't feel too well.
You look very hot. Oh. Let me take a look. Oh, you've got a temperature.
Does that mean he's sick?
It means he needs some water for his radiator. You'll have to stay still until the breeze comes back.
Well, it serves him right. He made the breeze stop.
Oh, well, I hope it comes back, even if I have to put up with that awful racket.
Wow. Diesel must be sick. He can't be bothered arguing. We've just got to find some water.
There might be some in Michael's paint box. Come on. Ooh. Ah. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Only one toy in the whole bedroom didn't mind the heat.
This is the life.
Alfred had his own supply of cool water. But being a grumpy old hot water bottle, he didn't want to share it with any of the other toys.
What the blithering blazes do you two think you're doing? Don't you know you shouldn't move around so much on such a hot day?
We're looking for water.
Water? You won't find any around here.
That's funny. I thought I heard something.
Where? I didn't hear anything.
There it goes again. There must be water around here somewhere.
It's Alfred. He's got his own private supply.
Oh, you mean my water?
What a greedy thing. Alfred's got water and he wants to keep it all to himself.
But it's hot, and it's my water. Oh, all right then. You can have some, but you can't have it all.
Come on, McDuff. Let's find a bucket.
A bucket? Oh, hey, hang on a minute. Come back here. There won't be any left for me.
Just then, there was the slightest ruffle at the window.
Look, Johnson. It's the breeze. It's coming back.
The heat wave is over.
Johnson, what's that?
The breeze has brought a storm. We'll all be flooded.
I need water, but I don't need that much water.
Oh! What are we going to do?
Yes, what are we going to do?
Get Alfred. We need some help. We have to shut the window.
How?
I don't know. I'll think of something.
McDuff rushed off to find Alfred, and Johnson climbed onto the desk, wondering how they could ever shut such an enormous window. Then he saw the string.
You ready? Catch!
Blithering blazes! What's all this hullabaloo?
Be careful, Johnson.
Oh dear! Now I'm going to need an umbrella!
Johnson leaned dangerously out of the window to reach the handle.
Oh! What did he say? Pull! Oh, I see. Right.
Okay.
Early next morning, McDuff rode Michael's skateboard. She was so fast, she didn't see the waste paper basket until it was too late.
McDuff? McDuff?
When the other toys woke, they couldn't find her anywhere.
Where could she be?
McDuff! McDuff! Where are you?
McDuff!
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 I've even looked under the bed, Johnson. She isn't there.
Well, there's a skateboard. She can't be far.
You know what she's like. She's always getting lost.
Help me! Help me!
Did you hear something?
Help me! Help me!
I can hear her, but I can't see her.
Help me! I'm in here!
In the waste paper basket.
McDuff, what are you doing in there?
I fell off my skateboard. You've got to get me out of here.
You'll have to wait until Michael gets home. He'll get you out.
McDuff's voice was very scared and tiny.
But I must get out now. Do you know what today is?
The day before tomorrow?
The day after yesterday?
No. It's cleaning day.
Cleaning day.
Michael was a normal child, and therefore very messy. And once a week, on cleaning day, his parents tidied up his room and emptied everything in the waste paper basket into the rubbish bin.
Oh, it's no use. It's too heavy. We'll never push this thing over.
You've got to hurry. There's not much time.
Stand back, Johnson. I'll try one of my super-duper head charges. Now, out of the way. Clear the way.
Oh, dear.
Ow!
Oh, no. Are you all right?
I think I've cracked my engine block. I've got a headache now.
Even Squeaky joined in.
Can I help?
Push! You've got to push as hard as you can, otherwise they'll throw me out.
They pushed the basket all right, but they couldn't push it over. McDuff looked desperate.
There's not much time if you want to save me.
There's only one thing to do.
Said Johnson defiantly.
We'll have to pull her out.
How can we do that?
I'll have to climb up on top of the bed.
The bed.
The only way onto the bed was up the chest of drawers. A long, long way for a very small elephant.
How am I doing?
Good. You're almost there.
Be careful.
Hold on now.
Oh,
I made it!
Hey, well done.
From the top of the drawers, he had to jump all the way across to the bed.
Oh. Here goes nothing.
Johnson!
I'm going to wrap my trunk around you and pull you out.
Oh, Johnson, you're so brave.
But just at that moment, the worst thing possible happened.
Oh, no!
Are you both all right?
Oh,
Trunk!
Johnson? McDuff? You've got to get out quickly. Get out!
Oh, it's all right, Diesel. I'll think of something.
Well, you better think of something quickly. Michael's mother's coming!
Blithering blazers! What's all this noise? How can a hot water bottle get its proper rest with all you lot making all that racket? Hmm? I've had enough! I'm going to report you all to somebody.
Alfred was so annoyed, he didn't see the skateboard.
Oh! Oh! I'm stuck. Oh, help me, you lot. Or Michael's mother will throw me out. Oh.
Eventually, Michael's room was spick and span, clean and neat, and fresh and tidy as if Michael had never lived there.
Is everybody here?
I'm here.
I'm here, and all the rest of me's here as well.
I'm here. At least I think I'm here.
Alfred? Alfred?
Alfred?
Alfred!
Alfred?
Alfred!
Where's Alfred?
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 Alfred, where are you?
Alfred?
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 He's not in here.
Where is he?
Alfred's not here. I think he's been thrown out.
But he saved us. Johnson and me. He got us out of the waste paper bin.
All because you fell off that silly skateboard of yours.
Didn't mean to.
Oh, don't worry, McDuff. It's not your fault. It was an accident. We'll get poor old Alfred a medal. Toy hero first class.
Even though he always scared me a bit. The bedroom won't be the same without him.
He's my friend.
Alfred!
Slithering blazes. Never in all my born days. 1 minute, I'm under the bed, content, and next, it's noise and skateboards. And then, I get thrown out like a piece of rubbish. Do you know how long it took me to crawl out of that garbage bin? Days, weeks, hours.
We're sorry, Alfred.
Sorry. All covered in potato peelings and tea leaves. And all I wanted was a bit of peace. Good night.
Alfred? We're glad you're back.
Are you? Really? Potato peeling. Nasty thing.
Later that afternoon, they were so exhausted, they all had a little nap. At sunset, Johnson stayed a little longer. His head was full of thoughts, of what a nice day it had been, of how much he liked his friends, and what a peculiar person Alfred was.
I've got so many thoughts going around in my head, I won't have to think for weeks now.